Hi, my name is Leonard Mitchley. I'm the owner of Gordon Road Blue Bottle. The reason I chose 4POS, obviously we went and did a Google search to try to see and look what software was available. We saw 4POS came up quite heavily in the Google search. We saw it was available at Macro and a few other retailers, and we thought it seemed quite credible, you know, that those retailers were stocking it. And we went onto the website, we watched a couple tutorials on it. It seemed to cover everything that we needed in a software program, and we gave it a go, yeah. Some of the other features that I like of 4POS, just the ease of use, really simple to use, and you know, starting out with the business, we didn't know what we needed, but it seemed as if the program knew what we needed before we even knew what we needed. Everything was there, just really simple to use. You can start immediately and start making money without having to set a million things up on the program and change this and change that. It's basically good to go. So with the 4POS system, you can add as many terminals as you want. We originally started with one terminal and added a second terminal, and it was incredibly easy to add the second terminal. They work nicely together. Yeah, no problems with the second terminal or even a third terminal. Obviously, in all the time we've had the stores, we've had to train a lot of staff on the system, and they get the system really quick. It's very simple to use, and we have them up and running in a matter of hours. They know the system, or the features that they would need to use on the system, they know, you know, within a couple of hours. There's a lot of things I like about 4POS.
Would you need the receipt for it?
I'm going to pay first.
Would you need the receipt?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you. One of the features that I enjoy a lot about the 4POS program is that all the invoices that I've loaded and all the sales that we've made and everything that we've done on the system for 6 years now is all stored on the system. So if I ever need to go and look back, I've had it recently where I went more than 2 years back to pull up an invoice. There was a discrepancy between the supplier and myself on the payment that was made on that invoice. I could with ease pull up that exact invoice, see exactly what I'd bought from the supplier, what the total value of that invoice was. We've had it where we've gone maybe a few months back to see on a specific day, specific transactions. We can go as far back as 6 years that we've had the system, pull up a specific day, a specific transaction, see what the customer bought, did they pay cash, did they pay card. Everything that we've ever done is all on the system, you know, ready. Should you need it, you can just go back, find it there, it saves everything. It's really everything we need to run our business is all integrated into that program. There's no need to even keep the invoices. I send the invoice to my accountants. I never see the invoices again, but I have all the amounts for the total invoices over any certain period with any supplier. I can go back, I can say to suppliers, you know, last year I spent $1 million with you or 2 million or whatever it is. It's all calculated on the system for me. Really everything that we need to run our business is done on the program, saved on the program. It's the number one thing in our business is the computer program. It does everything. Everything we input into it, it saves, it has it there, it can give you the reports that you need. You can go and see how your business is doing, what's selling, what isn't selling, what you should change. All the information is there. Everything you need and even things you don't need and even things you haven't thought that you need yet are all there in one easy program. Easy to use, easy to set up. Yes, we keep record of all our stock on the system, so at any given moment we can go and look and see how many bottles of something we have. I constantly tell my staff, they'll say they can't find something. I say, have you checked the system? No, the system says 2 bottles. Okay, we need to go and find those 2 bottles, and we most of the time do. We do stock takes quite often, so we print out the category sheet. Say for instance brandies, we'll print out the sheet. It will show us how many of each brandy we have in stock. We go and count the brandies, write it down, make any adjustments on the system should we need, and it's all there. When you do your orders, I just start at the top and go through each individual item and see, okay, Clipdrift 1 litre, we have this many in stock, I need to order, I don't. Clipdrift 750, we have this many in stock, I need to order, or I don't. I don't even need to walk around the store, I don't even need to be in the store. It's all, if I can just have access to the system, I can see easily and simply how much stock we have on hand of any individual item. Yeah, so we have the two stores. Our one store we use as like our warehouse, if you would, and we send stock from that store to the other store. We use the 4POS Enterprise system where the two stores are linked. So all the stock that we send to the other store, we ring up at the main store and transfer it to the other store via the program, and the GRV comes up automatically at the second store. So all my staff need to do there is go on, they find the GRV with all the products already loaded for them, and they just load it onto their stock. And then as we've put it through on our side, it's on the main store, it takes it off the stock on that side and basically transfers it to the other store. So very, very simple, very easy, very little room for error, it works perfectly.
Good answer. What is a GRV?
A goods receiving voucher. So
Okay.
just an invoice.
Yeah.
Sorry, they
No.
talk about GRVs on the system, otherwise I would never say GRV, but that's what it's called on the systems, yeah. One of the things that I enjoy most about 4POS is that it's a once-off fee, no monthly license fees. It's free to upgrade, they're always improving the system, and all of that is free. We bought our system 6.5 years ago. We paid that one time for the system, and we've never had to spend another cent on the system. It's worked perfectly for 6 years. Some of my friends have converted to the system. They were paying monthly fees of as much as 3,000 or 4,000 rand a month for their systems. We paid just very little, once off, and have never had to pay again and never had any problems with the system.